forget about it. Yes, I see our special guest has joined us, but we're going to give her some time to get situated. We still have a few more minutes. So, yeah, if you can just put in the chat where you're actually logging in from, I would love to give you a shout out. But my name is Andrea A.B. Blackley. I am your hostess with the mostest here in Houston, Texas. I definitely want to know where you all are logging in from. I'm sure that you have been invited by some people who were excited, I'm sure, when they text you or when they called you. So go ahead and let me know who also invited you. But this is going to be an amazing experience tonight. No hype, all facts, right? But just the fact that you all showed up early, let me know that you are ready. So the Cayman, Jaren, don't play with me. You in the Cayman Islands, friend? That's how we doing it tonight? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm here for it. I don't want to sound. I was about to give a Jamaican accent, and I'm like, that's not it, right? That's not it, right? I love it. We're gonna have to unmute at the end so we can hear your accent and let us know where you're actually coming in from. But thank you so much, Jaren, for that. You know, everybody else, don't be shy. Go ahead and let me know where you're actually dialing in from. You can also let me know who invited you so we can give them a shout out as well. But we're going to get started in about another few minutes. We're going to, give some folks some time. Forney, Texas. Okay, so I know who invited you. I already know who invited you from Forney, Texas. You were invited by LaQuanda, weren't you? Yes, that part. Well, welcome to the call. So glad you all are here. If you are in a space to where you can grab a pen and a pad, just get some of that. You might want to take some notes down. Invited by your cousin Erica. You're in Tampa. Come on, Tampa. Who is that? Alondria. Awesome. I used to live in Brandon. I love Tampa. Okay, that's my place. Erica is the business. So I'm so glad that you tuned in on tonight. Invited by, come on, Brittany. Invited by Quanda. Got it. Love you. Love you. Well, I do. I love you too. Love that. That's some great energy as well. Regina, where are you from, friend? Let me know where you're from. Go ahead and type that in so I can give you some shout outs. But again, we're going to get started. Hello, Tiana. Welcome. And iPhone 183. Not sure who that is. Uh-oh. Hold on. We got a few. Got a few folks. Oh, yeah. Okay. Listen, we did the work today. I am so excited about what you all are going to hear tonight. Elkridge, Maryland. Of course, invited by the one and only, I call her Jillionaire. Okay. And we call it the DMV. So welcome to the call. Awesome. Glad you all are here. Fantastic. We got some more people coming in. Manda, welcome to the call, Manda. It is so amazing to have you here. Yes, ma'am, Regina. Tell me, where you from?
Donaldsonville, Georgia.
Come on, Georgia. Who invited you tonight?
My cousin Erica
Your cousin Erica. Look at
from Tampa, Florida.
that. We're about to have a good tonight, Regina. Erica. Regina was here early, okay? She was ready. She was one of the first ones here. So glad you are here. Hello, Kim. Wonderful evening. I
How
see
you
you
doing?
wearing Adidas. Okay, so you get some on that one right there. So awesome, you all. We are recording. Let me make sure we're recording. I want to respect your time. So it is right on 8 o'clock. I'm going to give it about maybe another 60 seconds to get started. But one more time, my name is Andrea Blackley. Everybody calls me AB. I'm here in Houston, Texas. We're excited about this conversation that we're going to have on tonight. Whoever actually invited you thought very highly of you because this is a secret society, if you will, one of the best secrets on the planet. But who you're going to hear from tonight, listen, no hype. She's all facts. Okay, I'm just grateful that God brought us full circle to come back around together and have the opportunity to not only work with each other, but really help people achieve their goals and dreams, and just get educated on what's going on. She is. I'm not gonna start. Hold on. I need another 6 seconds. Hold on. I'm still letting some people in. I'm multitasking over here. Like y'all did the work tonight. Okay, we invited some people on tonight. I'm here for it. Okay. Hello, Benita. Welcome to the call. Jaren. Oh, he already told us. Jaren is from Cayman Islands. Jillian, he already let us know. So we're gonna get that accent at the end of the call when we're not recording. Okay, I want to feel that energy. I was like, since he's bringing those vibes. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started so we can respect your time. Last time, my name is Andrea A.B. Blackley. I'm here in Houston, Texas. So excited to be your hostess on tonight. I am not your presenter, but I do have the blessing of introducing an absolute jewel. We met each other back in 2018 via someone else, another relationship. And when we connected, we had very similar stories. She is a super mom. Okay, not a single mom. She's a super mama. And back then, that was a while ago. Wait a minute, it is still people coming in here, Rebecca. Hold on. I'm just like, we did this tonight. Okay, let me get the snaps. Like, yes, get it in. But she is a super mom, and how we actually connected or related to her is because she used to be a fourth grade school teacher for 12 years. Okay, and I was a third grade school teacher for 8 years. And guess what? We both quit that part. Okay. And so when I realized what was going on with her and she was sharing her story, I connected to her because she was so relatable. She was real. She was down to earth. But at the end of the day, y'all, she's about her business. Okay. And I just wanted to be connected to her. So we had to take a long journey. I won't go through all of those details, but it took us about 5 years, right, to come back together. And I literally just called her last week and I said, save me. Okay. I called her like she was the Messiah. Okay, but I know the Messiah was using her, and so she was excited about that conversation. Long story short, we are now here sharing a message that we actually started years ago, doing it now. But she is a multiple seven-figure earner. That might not mean anything to you, but it does to me because documentation beats conversation all day. But outside of her, earning that income, she's helped multiple individuals become seven-figure earners, six-figure earners, five-figure earners, four-figure earners, three-figure earners, and we'll just stop there, right? But at the end of the day, she is the one that has all of the information, all the knowledge. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce the one and only out of the ATL, Miss Rebecca Garrett. Let me go ahead and spotlight you for everyone and also make you a co-host so you can do your thing. Take it over, Queen.
Hey, y'all. What's going on? She got me over here smiling ear to ear. I am so super excited to be here with you all on tonight. I love sharing. I don't know if it's just the teacher in me. It makes me feel like I'm back in front of the classroom. I can run my mouth all day. I promise I will get y'all in and I will get you out, but I have some really good information to share with you tonight. And so as Andrea and the crew, because I don't want to leave nobody out, they did an amazing job sharing this information and getting some folks on here tonight. And I never take it for granted when someone entrusts me with their friends, family members, or their network to share some information. So let me calm down so I can do it right and give y'all everything y'all need, okay? So quickly, let me introduce myself. Like Andrea said, my name is Rebecca Garrett. I'm here in the Atlanta, Georgia area. I am a retired educator. I retired at the age of 35. I'm now 43. I just turned 43 a couple of days ago on the 18th. I taught for 12 years in the inner city schools of Atlanta. I taught fourth graders math and science. At that time, I was also the single mom of an amazing little boy that drove me absolutely insane. And probably like many people, I was living paycheck to paycheck. Now, I'm going to tell you guys up front, because I'm that straightforward, let's get to it type of person. We are definitely going to share with you on tonight how you can earn some money. But before you go running and hiding, it's only $1 for you to join the shopping club. So don't go nowhere. They didn't invite you to spend a ton of money or anything outside of your budget. It is $1. And also, if you're wondering if that sounds too good to be true, they've been around for 40 years. It's a multi-billion-dollar company, okay? You safe, you in good hands, all right? So now that we got that out of the way, let's keep on going. So a friend shared this shopping club with me, but at the time, y'all, my eyes and my ears weren't open. And it's simply because I'm the type of person that if I cannot pay my rent, my mortgage, my car note, my lights getting turned off left and right, even though I taught math, 1 + 1 does not equal 2 to me in that moment. 2 + 2 doesn't equal 4. I'm not listening to anything that you say. Even though things are nice, money for me equals stability. And if I don't feel safe, I cannot focus on anything else. And so at that moment in my life, I was the girl that would swipe my card at the gas pump, only have $2, $3 in my bank account, and would overdraft my account just to get a full tank of gas and make it to work. I was going to work early, staying late, doing after school, everything I could, but I just could not make ends meet. And I was not living above my means. It just wasn't enough. And so I wasn't interested when my friend was like, hey, I got a store for you. You can switch your stores, get better quality products, have them delivered to your household. It's not gonna cost you any extra money. You go actually save money. But when you ain't got no money, you don't really care about saving money. Like friend, it's not enough. It doesn't matter. And so I wasn't really interested. And one day he said, hey, come meet me at Houston's real quick. My bank account was negative on that day. My greedy butt went to Houston's because that's one of my favorite restaurants. I said, I'm gonna get me a free meal. I sit down at the table, and when I sit at the table, there is a magazine. You're going to get this magazine in your very first order. Not this exact one, but there's a magazine that looks like this. Leadership in Action magazine. And I'm flipping through the magazine and I see all these products he tried to tell me about, and I'm just rolling my eyes. But then I get to the front of the magazine, y'all. And this is what caught my attention. Now, I know there are some people on here who want to hear about the products. I'm going to get there. I promise you, we're going to talk about the products. But for those of you who are interested in earning some income, I need to make sure I catch your attention quick because I don't need you going nowhere. And so when I flipped through the magazine, I saw all the products that he was telling me about, but I wasn't really paying attention to that. It wasn't until I got to the front. And I saw these pictures. I see all these people, different ages, different ethnicities, some married, some single, some with kids, some without kids. All these things were different between them, but they had two things in common. These two numbers right here. Now, this bottom number, I'm going to tell y'all, it didn't impress me. It was more money than I had ever seen or earned in my life. But because the club had been around for so long, I didn't know if they earned this in 10 years, 20 years, or 30 years. But that top number, that's what caught my attention. Here I am, an educator, earning about $62,000 a year, which gave me about $5,000 a month, right? Going to work early, staying late, got several degrees, and a family just earned $43,000 in a month. Another family, $21,000 in a month. Another family, $29,000 in a month. Another one, $41,000 in a month. And I know them personally. Another family, $8,800 in a month, $31,000 in a month. Y'all can keep going. $23,000, $13,000. We would be here forever. There's several examples of this. And I'm like, wait a minute. You should have told me about this instead of telling me about these products. You telling me about the cleaning products and this and that. This is what grabbed my attention, y'all. Very long story short, I got started in the shopping club. I borrowed some money from a friend. My lights were actually getting turned off in the next 2 days. She covered that bill for me, helped me get my account out of the negative. I opened up my shopping account for $1, went shopping for some stuff that I needed in my house, and I told everybody I knew I found a new store for them to shop at. I went ahead and I earned $3 million my first 3.5 years in this business. It completely saved and changed my life. I retired myself from the classroom. I retired my mom early as well. In addition to that, I've been able to help 4 people earn multiple 7 figures, 70 plus earn multiple 6 figures. Can't keep track of the 4 and 5 figure earners. And I don't say this to say, wow, look at us, or how fantastic or wonderful we are. Y'all can't spend the money in my bank account. I get that. But here is what I want you to get. I want you to understand that right now, the economy is screwed, y'all. We're not going to have a political conversation. But what we will say is we can't keep complaining about the price of eggs, the price of gas, the price of this, the price of that. There's tariffs left and right. Inflation is going crazy. You literally have one option: to earn some more money. The average American does not have hundreds of thousands of dollars where they can go start a brick and mortar. They don't have the infrastructure or what's necessary to start a business or the credit to go take out a huge business loan. But I'm sure you have $1 to open your account at the shopping club and switch your stores instead of going to CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, and Target, because that's all you go do, and come shopping here, okay? So now let's cross the street and talk about these products real quick. And then I'm going to wrap back around and tell you how you can be a part of this club, refer people to shop here if they're interested, and how you can grab a quick $1,000 just from helping 8 people switch their stores. So let me go ahead and share my screen, and we go ahead and dive in. So what you're looking at is the Wellness Company. We are the largest online shopping club in North America, and we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We have been in business for quite some time, y'all, and we are a different kind of company. Now, I will be honest and say, before, when I used to present this information, this wasn't even a big deal. But considering of what's going on in the economy, it's a really big deal right now, because we are the manufacturer in the store. That means nobody holds any power over us. We make all of our products in-house and we ship it out directly to the end consumer. We are the manufacturer and the store and the distributor. We have 450, close to 500 wellness products, and they are all made right here in America. So we're not worrying about stuff being shipped. If it's going to get to us, we don't care about tariffs. That has nothing to do with us. We also have very fast and speedy shipping. Here in Georgia, when I place my order on a business day before 2 p.m., my stuff is on my doorstep the very next day. But I typically tell people they can get their stuff in 2 to 3 business days. In addition to that, we are a legacy of success company, y'all. I was born in 1982. They were established in 1985. They've been doing this for 4 decades, $2 billion in sales annually, 100% debt-free and privately owned. If you think we are one of those things, I guarantee you we are not. We are a store, nothing more, nothing less. This is a shopping club. We were recently recognized by USA Today as one of America's best stores. That was with 65,000 customer surveys, 470,000 reviews. And then it gets better because we were also recognized as one of America's most trusted brands to shop with in 2025. Because the goal of what we do here is super simple. We just want to help you switch your stores with no burden on your budget. Here's what I mean. Every single one of you, I don't know you personally, but I know that you're going to CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, Target, the dollar store, which is no longer a dollar, and you're spending anywhere from $75 to $100 to $200 a month on the necessities you need in your household. Whoever invited you tonight is simply suggesting that you give us a chance. Switch over to our store. Try us out for about 3 months. Give us 90 days and just buy the stuff that you would go and buy at those other stores. So you're not spending any extra money. You're just redirecting your spending. Now, when you go ahead and compare us to the stores that you're currently shopping at, the Amazons, Targets, and Walmarts, brands such as P&G and Johnson & Johnson, you'll see our products are definitely better than theirs. They're safer, more effective, and in many cases more affordable, definitely more convenient because they're delivered directly to your doorstep. Now, for the sake of time, of course, I cannot go through all the products, but I will do a quick dive down some of the aisles of the shopping club so you can get an idea of some of the things we have. So first we have the supplement aisle. This is where you can get everything you need for your health and wellness. If you're looking to release some unwanted weight, put on some lean muscle. If you need to get that blood pressure together, cholesterol, or whatever the case may be, we have everything you need in store. I also want to point out that in addition to, of course, us having several personal trainers on the team, on the very bottom, you see where it says R3 weight loss program, reset, reintroduce in real life. We have a huge company Facebook group. Y'all, they give away Pelotons, treadmills, cookbooks, like all types of stuff. So if you are on a health and wellness journey, not only are we going to supply you with the products, but we're going to give you the support, resources, and tools absolutely free to help you along your journey. Now, your medicine cabinet is going to replace your local drugstore. This is where you can get everything you need for pain, allergy, sinus, cold, flu, burns, scratches, cuts, inflammation. Ladies, if you're having hot flashes, all that stuff is down here. Now, I'm going to give a huge shout out to this bottle right here that I'm holding called Replenex. I was in a horrible car accident. If you guys are familiar with Georgia, you know these highways are crazy. I was on 75 South. There's about 4 or 5 lanes. I think maybe 5 lanes on that highway where 75 and 85 merge. It was raining outside and I was getting over. My car hydroplaned. I went from one side of the highway to the next. My car flew up in the air, went down in a ditch. Physically on the outside, I was fine, but the inside of my body had broke down. I was having so much back pain that I would go to the doctor because there were times I could not even stand up in or walk. I was given several steroid shots and they even told me I had to have back surgery. Well, I was in my late 20s, early 30s, and I'm like, I'm not having back surgery. I've never known anybody have a good situation with back surgery. And so I said, I'm not doing it. Well, a couple of years went by. I just remained in pain and got shots here or there when I couldn't walk. And then I joined the shopping club when I was 35. I was told about Replenex. It comes in a powder and it also comes in a capsule format. Y'all, I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not about to try to tell you every ingredient in there because I'm not that girl. But what I will tell you is that stuff is no joke. Basically, from what I understand, it helps rid your body of all inflammation and it rebuilds your body from the inside out and reforms your cartilage as well. And so since taking Replenex, I have not had any back pain. Of course, I didn't get back surgery. I have not had to get any shots or anything like that. It is absolutely amazing, and I swear by it. Also, an easy switch out is Neosporin. Don't use it no more. Get Mela gel. You can see it cleared up my skin in a week's time, no blemishes or anything left behind. And so that's just a little bit of what we have down there. There's also a first aid kit and everything else that you can think of as well. Now, essential oil lovers, we got you covered. They're 100% pure, extracted directly from the traceable botanical sources, and they are a huge value. I don't care where you're buying your essential oils from. You're going to see that ours are definitely priced extremely reasonable, and then the quality is way higher. We have single oils, blends, carrier oils, accessories, and more, but everything you need for your essential oils is down there. My only warning is this a lot of essential oils to choose from. So be ready when you go down there because we have a huge selection. Now, these are the two aisles I shop down the most. And this is because this is the personal care and beauty aisle. Before I leave my bathroom every morning, I use 20 of these products. I use our toothpaste, our mouthwash, our 4-step skincare system. I don't know if y'all saw my skin when I was talking to y'all, but my skin is skinny. I don't have on a piece of makeup. I love their skincare products. Then when I hop in the shower, I'm using either their Gold Bar soap or my Renew body wash. When I get out of the shower, I am using their Renew lotion, applying their deodorant. If I'm washing my hair that day, I'm using their shampoo. They have some of the best herbal shampoo I've ever tried. And if I do any razzle and dazzle to my face, everything from my concealer, my eyeliner, my mascara, my blush, my mineral foundation, it all comes from the club. Now, I'm one of the most transparent girls you will meet. The only thing on my face, because this is me up here in the top right, that did not come from this shopping club was my red lips. I am a NARS girl. I can't help it. I love me some NARS red lipstick, but everything else on my face came from the shopping club. Now, if you know someone who has dry skin, eczema, psoriasis, anything like that, tell them to throw that Eucerin in the garbage and get rid of them prescription creams. It's not working. If they try this Renew, they will see a huge difference in their skin in 48 to 72 hours, okay? Now, here's why the switch is important. Right now, you're killing yourself, okay? You're using products with tons of chemicals and toxins, unsafe fragrances, formaldehydes, and much, much more. I'll tell you, when I first got into this shopping club, I just wanted to make some money, y'all. I didn't care nothing about this. This became very important to me, though, because my mom fell deathly sick. Like, she literally wasn't almost here. And when she got released from the hospital, the doctor said she cannot have any chemicals or toxins around her whatsoever. Complete haul of any and everything that she was using. And every single one of her products now comes from the shopping club. I didn't realize how unsafe these products were for us. Not just the stuff that you're putting on your body every day, but when you go ahead and clean your home and you're using bleach and 409, did you know that just cleaning your home once a week and inhaling those products causes the same damage to your lungs as smoking a pack of cigarettes every single day for 20 years straight? That's insane, y'all. So if you do not know where to start, because we got so many products and people get overwhelmed, go to the cleaning aisle. We have something called an EcoSense cleaning pack, okay? It's going to give you a ton of cleaning products to replace all the products you're currently using. Now, you are going to love the fact that our cleaning products not only have no chemicals and toxins, but they don't require a harmful to swallow label or a childproof safety cap. Now, people laugh and joke and say I have OCD. I'm the girl that likes everything clean and neat and smelling good. But I have every cleaning product and I stand by them. They work better than the stuff that you're using that isn't safe for you. Inside of that bowl of iodine, he dropped a Mela Bright tablet. It turned bright white in about 5 seconds, y'all. You should also know you're not going to need to buy cleaning products every month because our cleaning products are concentrated. So you're going to get double, triple, and quadruple the amount of product for a fraction of the price. Now, I always point this out because we always got some type of, I know that COVID is no longer, but it seems like every time you turn around, there's something popping up. Get you some Soluguard. This kills 99.9% of disease-causing bacteria and viruses. It comes in a spray and a wipe. It is my #1 go-to. It's going to replace your Lysol and your Clorox. So I'm hoping by now you kind of see how this works. You're literally just switching out your products for better quality products. Now, if you're wanting to see if we have enough products for you to shop for, because yes, we do shop here every single month, just like you do wherever you're shopping at. We shop for a minimum of 35 points to be a preferred member. And that's going to cost you about $85. I'll tell you the hardest thing about this shopping club is just remembering not to run to the store. Don't forget to switch your stores because we don't want this to feel like a bill for you. It should feel like you're just shopping at the store. Instead of you going to Walmart, you're going to come here. Now, the company average is 50 points. I typically shop for 100 points a month simply because I get everything. My son even gets his cologne from the shopping club. It's a fraction of the price of what I was spending at Bloomingdale's and Macy's, and it smells better, lasts longer. He's 17. Y'all know he think he all that. But the point is, we get everything from here. And so you can take this quick survey, whoever invited you. And with this survey, you're going to click on every item that you've ever purchased over the course of a year. And it's going to give you a score. Most people score 300, 400 points. Just simply take that, divide it up, shop as you need to, as long as you shop once a month before the last day of the month. Now, when you create your account, make sure you customize your membership backup pack. This is going to be sent out on the very last day of the month in the event that you forget to place an order, okay? Now, I've been shopping here for 7 years. I've never received one of these, so I can't tell you what it's like. However, the goal is that you don't need to use it. But in the event that I did receive it, it has my very favorite products in it, so it would be no big deal because it's stuff that I'm going to use anyway. And this is in place to ensure that you protect your membership benefits, because not only can you get paid very well here, but this is a shopping club, y'all. We have a lot of benefits and perks. So when you pay that $1 to get access and you go shopping to activate your account, you're also going to have access to loyalty shopping dollars. You'll get free products every month. You'll have access to 1,900 retail stores where you're already shopping. Best Buy is my jam back there. We got home security, ID theft protection, and more. So to sum it up, before I show you guys how the income is earned, this is just a shopping club. Don't overcomplicate it. I know somebody had to invite you to hear information, but we don't have any traditional advertising. So either you had to hear my crazy butt live tonight or they were going to send you a video to watch. Now, typically our annual membership is $19 for the year. But as I told you guys, because everyone on this Zoom who just invited you just became a member of the shopping club, they have a special promotion where they can go ahead and offer your first year for just $1. Then you're going to shop for a minimum of 35 points. You're going to get 30 to 50% discount as a preferred member. You're going to be able to get free products, and then you're going to also have 100% satisfaction guarantee on every single product that you purchase. Now, usually when we share this information, y'all, 81% of the crowd is like, hey, I'm just going to shop. I have friends that have been shopping here since 2017, and they have not told a soul about it to earn income, right? But then I have 19% of the people who are like, listen, if I'm going to shop, I'm going to might as well share. It just makes sense. And so if that's you, these next couple of slides are for you. Now, this is just a brief picture, I guess you could say, format of how the club changed my life. The top right was my mom's retirement party. I told you guys that I retired and retired my mom as well. The bottom right, I was able to buy my mom a car for cash on her birthday. My son is now 17. That car is going to him, and I'll be purchasing her another one. So it's just the freedom to be able to do things that I couldn't do before. And it's simply because we don't have any traditional advertisement here, y'all. We don't have any middlemen. We don't have any retail stores. We don't have any paid celebrities. So every time somebody becomes a part of this club, a thank you check, or a direct deposit rather, is given to the person who helped that person become aware of our shopping club. 20,000 households switch over to this store every single month, y'all, with no traditional advertisement, which is insane. Let's talk about how you can take advantage of that this month. Now, on this screen, you're going to see refer to new members and get a fit bundle, refer for new members and get a gym bag. We get free stuff every single month in addition to getting paid. So when you help 2 people switch their stores, you'll get the get fit bundle, 2 more for a total of 4, you'll get the bag. But let's talk about the money. When you help 8 people switch their stores, you become what we call a director, okay? 8 people. Your mom, dad, uncle, aunt, next door neighbor, a couple of your coworkers, your friend, whoever, 8 people say, hey, instead of going to CVS and Walgreens and Walmart and Target, everybody's switching stores anyway, I'm going to go shopping here. 8 people do that. You earn a minimum of $1,000. Now, for the sake of this Zoom, I'm not going to deep dive into the compensation plan because we only got a couple of minutes left. But I will tell you guys that We get 50% customer commissions from what our customers or business partners order for their purchases. We also have several milestone bonuses, 300, 600, 1,000, and everything above that has a comma in it. You earn those for your personal bonuses, and if you help somebody earn a bonus, you get a 100% bonus match. It goes a little deeper than that. We got a 50% match. We have a car bonus. We have residual income. We have so many different ways that we get paid. But for the sake of this video, especially if you watch this replay, for the month of April, we have Enroll 8 and earn $1,000. That is the promotion that's currently going on. Now, as they say, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie, and documentation beats conversation any day of the week. So let me show you guys some paychecks. We get paid on the 12th of every single month by direct deposit. So these are the paychecks from March production that were paid out on April 12th, just a couple of days ago. So here's my girl, Carkessa. She is an educator. She's been with the club for 2 months. You can see at the bottom left, her check was a little over $2,000, and to the right, or she's earned a little over $2,000 in 2 months, and her check she received on the 12th was $942. Then my homegirl Kizzy, she's an educator as well. Bottom left, you can see $1,886 in 2 months, and then this paycheck was $879. Next up is Miss Shira Davis. Shira is a saleswoman, a car saleswoman, I'm sorry. She actually earns multiple 6 figures selling cars. She does this very part-time. She's been with the shopping club for about 4 or 5 months. You can see that she earned an extra $5,500, bottom left, and her check was $1,889 for the month. Then we have my girl, Tanika. Tanika is a full-time entrepreneur. Most of her income comes from being a notary. She has like a notary school, and she's a notary as well. She's been with the shopping club for about 4 or 5 months as well. You can see that she's earned a little over $7,300, and her check for the month was $2,044. Then we have Miss Naomi Barbour. Now, I'm really excited for Naomi, guys, because unfortunately with the government cuts, Naomi was someone who literally just lost her job, and she had just started building her Melaleuca business. She was able to earn $5,882 in about 60 days. You can see her paycheck was $2,554 for the month. And last but certainly not least is my homeboy, Steph. Now, Steph doesn't have on his shirt, y'all, because he is one of our personal trainers. He always taking off his shirt. He does free trainings inside of our Facebook groups and stuff like that for those who are on a health and wellness journey, along with several other trainers that we have as well. So he does this part-time. You can see here that in about 4 or 5 months, he's earned close to $18,000, and his check was $34.15. Now, usually when I do a Zoom, I go back and forth. Like, am I going to show them the other checks or not? But I'm going to go ahead and show y'all, just in case there's some folks on here that's like, show me the money. So, of course, because of laws and regulations, we cannot post our checks publicly on our timelines on social media. However, we do have a private Facebook group. Whoever invited you can have access to this group, and they can add you. And inside of this group, we come in here every single month, and we go ahead and we post our paychecks and what the club has done for us. Now, these first couple of checks are clearly the ones that you saw on the Zoom. But here are some numbers that are a little more hefty for those people. I don't know what you guys are looking to do here, but for those people who wanted to see some heftier numbers. So here's a check for $7,000, another one for $55,000, $7,000. Again, you guys can see the dates. These were just paid on April 12th. Another one for $31,000, $13,798. $74.15, $31,882, $73.92, $15.99, $27.83, $11.78, $96.04. You guys get where I'm going with it, right? We're all about documentation here. We love to show real numbers and what it has done for us. And so every single month we go in there and drop that. Now, here's what I need you to understand about the income, okay? Even though you don't know exactly how everything works, it's best to explain it this way. Our compensation plan is divided into 2 halves, right? I like to say the right now upfront money, a lot of those paychecks that you saw have a lot of bonuses in them, right? All the different bonuses you can earn, you can run them up, earn as many as you want. It'll be paid out to you the following month, right? Maybe you need to get out of debt. You want to purchase a new car, down payment for a house. You got a kid that's in college. You don't want them to take out student loans. Summertime is coming. You're looking to get some money real quick to do a family summer vacation, whatever the case may be, right? But then on the other side of that, you're going to be able to build generational wealth here as well. So it's the best of both worlds, the right now upfront money and then that back burner money as well. And here's what I mean by that. This is just the Facebook group, but I already took y'all in there and showed y'all all the business. Now, this is an old paycheck of mine. On this particular paycheck, I had just crossed 2 million in earnings. And don't get me wrong, that is amazing income. But I'm very transparent when it comes to money because I want people to completely understand. Now, my biggest paycheck in this company was $161,000 in 1 month. I had 3 months where I had 6-figure checks back to back. And in that 90-day period, I earned about $450,000. We're talking about $500,000 in 90 days, basically. And even though I'm sure some people are like, Rebecca, I don't care if that was bonuses or what it was, just give it to me. I like people to understand the difference because a lot of that money was bonus money. It was from advancements. It was from different things. And that's life-changing income. That's how I was able to purchase my house, get a real hefty down payment, all that stuff, right? But the truth of the matter is my check is not 6 figures every single month, okay? Now, what I love is that we have residual income here. Here's what I mean. Let me prove a point. If you guys have access to your chat, I need you to interact with me just for 30 seconds. If you brushed your teeth in the last 24 hours, drop a 1 in the chat. If you participated in any type of personal hygiene in the last 24 hours, drop a 1 in the chat. If you washed clothes in the last 7 days, drop a 1 in the chat. And if you cleaned your home in the last 7 days, drop a 1 in the chat. Like all the ones are coming in. So here's what I know. I don't know the 40 people that's on here, but I know this. You're going to wash your clothes, clean your home, participate in personal hygiene, and all those type of things for the rest of your life until you die, which means you're going to buy toothpaste, mouthwash, laundry detergent, cleaning supplies, shampoo, lotion, deodorant, and certain type of products until the day that you die, which means they have to get purchased somewhere. So when you introduce people to this store, we have a 96% customer reorder rate, y'all. People who come shopping here never switch stores. They shop here over and over and over again. And that is where the safety and security comes in. So the big checks are great. The bonuses are great. But I'll tell you guys, it's the residual income that I'm after because this is the base of where my check starts every single month. And then my bonuses add on top of that. And in case you missed it, the residual income comes from when people are shopping every single month because you introduced them to a store, right? Now, if this is of interest to you, I need you to understand what we do and what we don't do here because I don't want you to overcomplicate this and we're going to be done in about 3 minutes. All we do is we refer people to a shopping club, y'all. Nothing more, nothing less. We do not carry inventory. Retailing is not my ministry. I'm not driving around Georgia, popping up my trunk, selling products to anybody. The only products that I touch are the ones I order for me and my family and my household. That's it. I don't take orders or make deliveries. We have an amazing customer service department. They answer the phone typically on the very first ring. They handle the 100% customer satisfaction guarantee and everything in between. We're not distributors. Mela does not consider themselves a multi-level marketing or a network marketing company, and we definitely can do question and answer on that. But in a nutshell, it is simply because they run an extremely clean and profitable business. They prefer to be considered as consumer direct marketing. It comes directly from us out to the end consumer. There's no billing or collections. There's absolutely no pressuring customers to make purchases, and there is 100% customer satisfaction guarantee, so there's no risk. So before I ask you how you feel about this information, there's one more thing I want to share with you. And I know this is going to be like, Rebecca, can it get any better? But it is what it is. It gets gooder and gooder. Not only do we get paid well, not only do we get free products every single month, y'all, we go on at least 2 to 3 free trips every single year. Right now, we have a trip to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. They rented out the entire resort. It's all ours. The trip is in September. You only have until the end of this month to earn this trip. The trip is for you and a guest. Now, you may not understand exactly how the points work, and whoever invited you can break it down for you, but just know this. If you get 8 people to switch their stores before the end of this month, not only are you going to earn the free items, which is the Get Fit bundle plus the gym bag, you're also going to get paid $1,000, and you're also going to earn enough points to go on this trip for you and a guest for I think it's 4 nights and 5 days. And then it's also going to include your accommodations, your food, and all of your beverages outside of alcohol. If you push it a little bit further, you can also get your airfare covered as well. So that is literally the picture I want to paint for you guys. As you decide where you see yourself, go ahead and get started, open up your shopping account, help 8 people switch their stores, earn all the free goodies, earn $1,000 and a free trip over the course of 10 days. So you're either a 1, a 2, or a 3, okay? A number 1 is the person who said, Rebecca, I heard all of what you said, but sis, I just want to be a customer. We would love to have you. All of my family members are simply customers. They do not do this as a business. My mom is addicted to these products, and my father will act like he go die if he don't get his coffee from Melaleuca, okay? So you're going to text the person who invited you a number 1. They're going to help you set up your shopping account. I need you to make sure that you look at those customer saving packs though, because they're only available your first 2 months as a customer, and you'll literally be able to get about 3 times the amount of products because they give it to you at an introductory price just because you're brand new to the club. Now, if you're looking to earn income, you're going to text the person who invited you a number 2 or a number 3. You might not know exactly right now which category you fall in. Maybe you're a 2, maybe you're a 3. You don't know. Text them one of them. It doesn't matter. Text them a 23, flip it around to a 32. The point is, you know you want to earn some income, and that is going to let them know how to proceed and move forward with giving you the information. But here's the deal. Everybody listening to my voice, whether you are a 1, a 2, or a 3, it's less than a pack of gum for you to join the club. It's $1. Whether you are a 1, a 2, or a 3, nobody should be spending any additional money. Make a list, look around your house. What do you need? That's what you buy. And whether you're a 1 today, a 2 tomorrow, a 3 next week, or next year, it doesn't matter. You can hop in between every single one of those categories as you see fit, whatever works best for you and your family and your budget at that time. I just hope that the next time that we talk, number 1, I hope I see y'all in Punta Cana because it's takeover. But number 2, I hope that you at least will be on the inside of the club with the cool kids instead of on the outside. And so with that, y'all, don't go anywhere because we're going to do question and answer, but I do want to stop the recording so we have a clean recording. For anybody who's watching this, please make sure you get back to the person who sent you this video so you can go ahead and open up your shopping account.